NewsTribune sports writer Chris Yukas, and I'm here with NT sports editor Kevin Klum and sports writer Jared Bell. And today on NT Prep Preview, we're going to take a look at the start of the spring sports season. Guys, the weather's been getting nicer, and that means the diamonds are open for play. Who's off to some hot starts after a long, cold March?
Well, St. Bede is doing well at both baseball and softball. The baseball team is 6-0 after a win Monday against Hall. The girls are 5-3, but they've had some tough competition down at a tournament in Tennessee. And then Lainey Schweiker has been off to a really hot start on the pitching wise. She's pretty much unhittable at this moment, especially in the area teams. And I think some teams down in Tennessee maybe got a few hits off her, but up here it's no luck.
Yeah, north of the Mason-Dixie.
Yeah.
Well, guys, Putnam County also had a good weekend last weekend. The baseball team won an invite, I believe it was at Midland. Really kind of a good bounce back for them. They have a lot of new kids, so it's good to see them fitting in well and doing well. You also have the softball team tied for a tournament title on Saturday. I believe it was at Seneca. They also came back on Monday and won, so a good time, a good start so far for Putnam County.
Yeah, the Lady Panthers are ranked number 2 in the Illinois Coaches Association 1A poll. There's one of their teams ranked as well. St. Bede is number 15 in the 2A poll. And Fieldcrest softball is off to a good start as well, and they are receiving votes in the 2A poll. But that's all the ranked teams we have.
Off the diamond and onto the track, the outdoor season got underway with a pair of big meets last week.
Well, guys, track is really kind of starting to pick up, and the action started last Thursday at the Howard Minier Girls Invite at Princeton. We had about 3 or 4 local teams. We had a couple of multiple event winners at the invite. You had Princeton's Zoe Mead winning the 200 and the 400. You had Phoenix Smallwood winning the triple jump and the long jump, and you also had St. Bede's Laura Sickley winning the mile and 2 mile. It's the first time that a lot of these teams have gotten outdoors was last Thursday, so to win 2 events at your first outdoor meet's a good start.
Yeah, and also on Saturday, the 14-team Don Gooden invite rolled into Mendota. 25-mile-per-hour winds also rolled into town, so it was pretty interesting coming down the last straightaway. But the BB boys showed that they are pretty good still after losing a pair of state medalists, high state medalists last year. They won first place in the boys competition, and the Fieldcrest girls took second, so it was a really good showing for them as well. A team that's kind of making some strides.
And the Storm did it with the relays. They won 3 out of the 4. And Fieldcrest relied a lot on Tessa Holland. She won a couple events there. Hurdles, first time doing the hurdles, she won the 300 hurdles. Won the high jump like always. Second in the wand jump, so she had a really good day for them.
She set a personal best in the high jump, 5'6". She ran the 300 hurdles for the first time ever. She'd only practiced it once ever. Went from the slow heat and won, destroyed everybody, beat the fast heat, beat everybody. So she can basically, at this point in the season, it looks like she can just win whatever event she wants.
If I'm not careful here, she's going to be able to high jump me. 5'6", that's getting pretty close to how tall I am here. Should I start to worry at all?
Also, the Raleigh Morris Invited Hall, which will feature pretty much all of our area track and field teams in action.
Yeah, it'll be held this Saturday.
Yeah, so look forward to that, all the area track bands.
Baseball is also really getting into the heart of the season. LP and Ottawa baseball teams both opened the conference play this week with the 3-game series like they do in the NIV-12. LP has Sterling, Ottawa has Streeter, and then softball's getting underway in the conference play as well.
Well, now it's time for everybody's favorite segment, NT Prep Preview Powerhouse Players. Mr. Baker, that tape, please, sir.
Powerhouse Players of the Week.
Powerhouse Players of the Week.
Powerhouse Players of the Week. How's that?
Well, guys, this week's NT Powerhouse Players has a ladies' nights feel with all 3 of our Powerhouse Players being females. The first is somebody we already mentioned, Princeton senior track athlete Phoenix Smallwood. She won the long jump and the triple jump at the Howard Minier Girls Invite last Thursday at Princeton, and then followed it up by winning the same events at the Don Gooden on Saturday. And it was the first 2 times that Princeton girls have been outside, so 2 events, 2 wins, a really good start.
All right, our next Powerhouse player puts the power in Powerhouse player. Monica Monroe, a junior from Putnam County softball team. She went 12 for 17 last week. Hit a grand slam, another home run, 5 doubles, and 9 RBIs as the Lady Panthers went 4-1, and as Jared mentioned earlier, tied for the title at the Seneca Invitational.
Other than that, she did nothing.
And last but not least, we have life in the fast Laney Schweiker. The St. Bede senior hurled a perfect game Monday against Hall, striking out 17 of 18 Lady Red Devils. That's her second perfecto on the season. Not too shabby, Ms. Schweiker.
Not at all.
Well, thanks for watching NT Prep Preview, Powerhouse Players, and NT Prep Preview. And check us out next week at www.newstrib.com/sports.